I just want to start off this video by saying I apologize for the way my makeup looks because it's one of those days where it is not working at all. Like, I don't know what happened with my life, but this is it. So another quick apology. I don't know what happened, but my face was cut off like this whole video. I don't know once I upload it if it will be different, but this is just a warning in case, and I'm so sorry. Most of the time I do pick up my phone so you can see what I did do and what I am doing, but for some of the parts my face is cut off, so just bear with me, and I'm sorry. It's on my phone. I suck right now, I know, but okay, yeah, bye. Hey guys, welcome to my bedroom. And I'm sick, so I sound weird. Anyways, I'm going to be showing you how to do your eyebrows. But first we're going to talk about it, and before I get into it, because everyone's brows are different, and I've been seeing it a lot lately, and bad brows is what I've been seeing a lot lately. And it's been really just bugging me, and I really just want to make a video, and I know people watch other videos than mine, but if I can help some of the girls that I see on my Facebook with their eyebrows from watching my video, then I will feel better, and I know they will too, because once they look back at pictures on how their eyebrows used to look, like, girl, I've grown them out. They used to be like right here, and I've grown like all that extra, and then they used to just be like squares right here and then just really thin, but I also grew them out again. And yes, these are my real eyebrows. I actually have hair on my brows, so yeah. Figure out how to do it, I will insert a picture on what my brows look like in 8th grade when I like completely shaved them off. I grew them back and then they still didn't look right, and then I will insert a picture of when I freaking first got my brow kit and I filled them in really bad, the way you should not, because I figured I guess I was doing it correctly, but I was not. So I will put that here. It's tragic that I even walked out of the house like that. And so here I am today, and I've let them grow out a lot, and I'm really proud of them, and I like my actual brows now because I do them more straight, and then you'll see. So everyone's brows are different. The best way I can say how to do your brows, if you don't have a little area right here like grown out, if they're just like, you know, the thin kind of eyebrows, like everyone's eyebrows are different. Like some people have thin and there's just hair all throughout and they're just a different shape than how mine are per se, because you see how I have that extra hair right there, so I can easily just brush a little bit of the product into my brow and then call it done. Because what you don't want to do is fill it in right there. Like, you can do a little bit of strokes, but never completely just fill it in that way. Like, don't like do like a little rectangle right here. Like, just don't go down this way, that way. You want to ombre effect it is the best way I can suggest how to do your brows, because that's what I do and I think it looks the best. And even if your eyebrows are a different shape, I still think it would look, my hair is a mess. I still think it would look the best on anybody if you do most of the product at the end of your brow and ombre it in, and I will go ahead and show you how I do that. First, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia kit that I have. I suggest if you're starting off doing your brows that you do not use powder because you can easily put too much. I'd use a pencil that is like your eyebrow color. You can get brow pencils or you can use whatever you have. And to fill in like the little sparse areas, like I have sparse areas in there and I like to fill it up a little bit more. So I suggest doing that, and then you can do a couple of strokes at the beginning of your eyebrow if you want. However you prefer, just don't completely fill it in because it just won't look right. I use my wax and I use in the shade, this is in the shade brunette. I'm a natural blonde, as you can see, but I like how the darker brows look on me, and I'm going to be dyeing my hair soon enough, so yeah. So first I'm going to take some of the wax and go ahead and put that all over my brows. I was talking so much that I forgot to mention you're gonna need one of these little brushes. It looks like a mascara kind of wand, but it's not. It's good to brush out your brows. People use it for the eyelashes. You can use it for all sorts of things, but I suggest brushing out your brows before you do anything to them. And during the process of putting stuff on your brows, also you're gonna want to brush it out. What you're gonna want is a little angle brush, like so. It's really dark in my room, I'm sorry, yeah, it's nighttime. And then you're gonna take a darker color for the end of your brow, and I like to start at the top instead of the bottom and then go out and do my little arch right here and stuff. You can do it however you want your brow shape to go. This is just how I prefer how to do it, and I like to use the lighter brown and mix it in so it's not too harsh when I start it at the top of my brow. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I start it right here and I go, and you'll see. So once I made my first line, I start filling in my brow, and then I'll show you what I do after that. Once you do your first line at the top, create your little line, angle, whatever, at the end of your brow. Next, I'm going to take my brush, and I'm always wiping it constantly all over my body and my clothing and my socks and anything I can get my hands on that's not a towel or anything, because I'm lazy. I'm going ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and just take some of my excess from right here and just bring it down like I'm creating a line for my brow. I'm going to see how there's a little bit, like you can see the difference on where I started. I'm going to take my brush and I'm just gonna blend it that way. Next, what a lot of people like to do is take like a concealer and a small brush, well, whatever size, and they like to go underneath and clean up wherever they did not want the product. Like I'm talking about other people, but I do the same thing sometimes. Unless they turn out really well, then I won't even touch them. But it's good to have a concealer, say something like you use as a highlighter, the concealer for under your eyes, any concealer, or even your foundation to clean up the area if you want. So just go ahead and clean up any mistakes on the bottom and the top with your concealer. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do my other brow, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I did my other eyebrow pretty quickly. I don't look the best right now. I'm not going anywhere. It's like, I don't even know what time it is. Okay, I forgot to mention this at the beginning part when I was talking about brows, so I'm gonna add it in at the end because I'm an idiot. Really wanted to, because I was so unhappy with the shape of my brows because they were so thin at the end, and like they just didn't have a good shape to them, and I didn't know what I was doing with them. I suggest letting them grow out. I know like it's gonna bug you if you're like me and you always pluck your brows, because I pluck mine every single day. Let extra hair grow in, like underneath or right here, like let it go. And just see what the shape is, because that's like what your natural shape of your brow is, where the extra hair is coming in. So let that happen and just play around with it and see what you're comfortable with. And if you really still don't like the way your brow looks and you just want to take that part off anyways, go right ahead, and I suggest using a brow pencil or maybe even a small angled brush and drawing little hairs in certain spots, or just going ahead and filling in the complete area, because this is mostly the problem area for a lot of people. As long as you have like a really good color that goes really well with your hair, even though my hair is blonde, the brown still goes pretty well with my roots because I'm like a dirty blonde. I have highlights right now, but it's still my hair. This is what my brows look like once I do them. They're a mess right now actually, but see how mine are really squared right here, and I'm trying to straighten them out. That's why I grew all the hair in right here, because I started just completely filling in that area. My phone won't stay up, so it's gonna be to the side. But I started taking biotin for my hair to grow, and my nails already grow really fast, but it's making them grow even faster. I suggest taking a vitamin like that for hair growth, because I think it's really made a difference in how my eyebrow hair grows, because I'm always noticing more hair coming in where it used to never really come in, and it's awesome because then I have more room to play and make my eyebrows thicker in the way I want them. And I'm finally getting to the point where I sound like I was about to cry. I'm always everything goes on my hands. This is why this is a mess today, because there's black everywhere from me trying to do my eyeliner good to make a video and try out a different eye look than usual, but you know, I'm a mess, so I'm a great person to listen to for this. But yep, that is them. Don't look at her, she looks bad today. Anywho, what the fuck was I gonna say? Hope whoever watched this enjoyed and can pick up a little something. I know I like suck really bad, and this was just a horrible example for people because I suck, but I think I could help. Just remember the ombre effect, because wherever you're putting a product in your brow, you always want to start towards the middle and at the top, and then make your little arch and fill in the rest. And towards the end, when you get to the front of your brow, wipe off most of the stuff that's already on your brush and just kind of sweep it in there. Just give it a little bit more color so you're not filling it in completely, because Lord knows so many girls are doing that. And it just makes me sad because girls don't realize how bad it actually looks. Like, I'm not being mean, honestly I'm not, because I did the same thing. Insert picture again. But for real, like, I did the same thing, and I thought it looked fine at the time, but it really didn't. I don't understand why, because I literally just did that like during Christmas of this year or so, or last year. Look back and you're just so disappointed in yourself, you know. But I just want to go ahead and say thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, whatever. That sounded bad. You know what I mean. Whatever you want to do, leave a comment telling me what you thought about my video. If there's anything you want to see me do, not this eye look or this anything, because it just looks really bad right now. But thank you for watching, and see you next Friday.